You just look through Instagram and you see all of this amazing work by all of these different illustrators. And you think to yourself, how on earth did they get there? Hey guys! Today let's talk about how to become a professional illustrator. A person who is creating artwork for clients. It gets published, printed, seen by other people, and you get paid for it. In my opinion, this is the definition of professional illustrator, or just an illustrator. So how do you come to that stage of getting paid for your work? I am now signed with an agent and I'm getting lots of really cool big projects with really big publishers. But you need to understand that it actually took me 8 years after my graduation. So with my studies, it took me over 10 years, 11 years to get to this stage. You probably blame it on your work or on your drawings or on your skills. But I have to tell you that drawing and skills is very important, but it's not the whole part of getting paid for illustration work. Illustration is a freelance business, so only part of it is about your drawings and another part of it is about skills like communicating with clients, trying to find clients and knowing how to get your work out there. So the truth is, there's so many people in the world who have talent for drawing. They have talent for creating beautiful images. There are a few mistakes that people do that I see all the time. And I did that myself, and that's why I kind of notice it when other people do it. One of the mistakes, in my opinion, is that lots of people never think that they're ready. So they just keep producing work without trying to get their work seen by the right people. So they just get stuck in this circle of making and making and making new work and not actually doing anything with that work. I was posting work on Instagram and I was thinking, well, I'm putting it out there, it's on Instagram, everyone can see it on Instagram. But the thing is, the clients that I was looking at, they were not on Instagram and they were not going to find me on Instagram. Why would they go on your Instagram? But they're not scrolling through hashtag illustration every day. They don't have time for that. Unfortunately, that was a waste of time. What I'm talking about is the actual big publishers, magazines, things you see around you. And you may think that it's unrealistic for you at the moment, but if you want to sell something, you have to approach the decision makers. So the decision makers in your case are going to be art directors and designers and editors. So you need to find their details. How to find their details? What do you think? You open magazine and you're gonna get all the details of everyone who's working on the magazine. You're gonna get their name and then you can use your Google skills to find out their email address or postal address and you can approach them with some work. Another thing you can do is you can actually buy a compiled list of clients from organizations like Association of Illustrators, AOI, and Bikini Lists, and there's editorial, advertising, children's publishing, and you can then write to these people and introduce yourself. And okay, maybe you will write them and you will not hear back for like ages, but you can write to them every month or every 2 months or every 3 months, and there's much more possibility that you are gonna get somewhere through this route rather than just posting your pictures on Instagram. And I would really recommend reaching out to clients. And if you don't feel ready and if you don't feel like your portfolio is ready, then other people are not going to feel that either. So you kind of need to decide for yourself whether this is something you really want to do and you are going to make it your job, or it's something that's really just a hobby and it would be nice to get some money from it from time to time, but it's more like for yourself. It's totally fine because it's really hard to be a freelancer.
So this is what I really love about freelancing, is that you can choose when you work and you can choose what you're doing during the day. So it's Sunday today, I just went to yoga and I'm going to go home.
and it's much easier to have a full-time job and you can just draw for fun. But if you have that kind of feeling inside you that actually you know that you can do it, then don't be scared to approach real clients. That's how you're going to get somewhere. I'm talking really fast. It would really help if you subscribe and comment and share on my videos. I would really appreciate it.